Yeah.
Alright, but I'm still just pointing a stick. Okay.
Yeah.
If you want to get a little more complicated, the next thing would be to make a notch. When you make a notch, you can't just go in and come out because of the way the grain runs.
Mm-hmm.
You have to go in one side and in the other. So it would look something like this. And the way you can do it is you can use the scissor technique to cut in a bit,
Right.
and then turn around and cut the other way. So you just keep cutting in making this notch. And I often refer to like this is the mountain and this is the valley.
Mm-hmm.
So you always go from the top of the mountain to the bottom of the valley. In a regular piece of wood with regular grain. So this is just the scissor technique or the pushing technique, same thing. And it works quite nicely, and you can still cut away from yourself if you've got a stick long enough that you can turn around.
Right.
But if you're making this notch at the end of a stick and there's nothing to hold on to at the other end, what you can do is use a scissor technique for this side. And for the other side, you just turn the knife around. And it's the same scissor technique, but you're cutting towards yourself.
Right.
Okay, now I'm cutting towards myself, which is dangerous, and it's not, well, not dangerous, but it's potentially dangerous, because if I slip, I'll go into my hand. But because I'm locked and I'm not jumping, there's no jump.
Right.
Okay, it's a pivoting technique. I can break before the knife would reach my hand.
Right.
And you're also just taking little tiny bites. But whenever you can, you always cut away from yourself. But this way you can cut towards yourself. And it's quite controlled.
Mm-hmm.
Now one way I describe it to help protect you is, and to reinforce this idea